I started life with two great advantages: no money and good parents. Peace is hard work, and we must not allow people to forget it. Don't follow the crowd. Let the crowd follow you. I do not know anyone who has gotten to the top without hard work. That is the recipe. It will not always get you to the top, but it will get you pretty near. Life's greatest reward is life itself. There are always dangers about. Therefore, you must always keep your defenses strong. Being powerful is like being a lady. If you have to tell people you are, you aren't. A man who, beyond the age of 26, finds himself on a bus can count himself as a failure. I am extraordinarily patient, provided I get my own way in the end. It pays to know the enemy, not least because at some time you may have the opportunity to turn him into a friend. When you hold back the successful, you penalize those who need help. No Western nation has to build a wall around itself to keep its people in. Watch your thoughts, for they will become actions. Watch your actions, for they'll become habits. Then, watch your habits, for they will forge your character. Watch your character, for it will make your destiny. I love argument. I love debate. I don't expect anyone just to sit there and agree with me. That's not their job. The price of freedom is still and always will be eternal vigilance. You may have to fight a battle more than once to win it. I always cheer up immensely if an attack is particularly wounding because I think, well, if they attack one personally, it means they have not a single political argument left. I usually make up my mind about a man in 10 seconds, and I very rarely change it. What is success? I think it is a mixture of having a flair for the thing that you are doing, knowing that it is not enough, that you have got to have hard work and a certain sense of purpose. Defeat? I do not recognize the meaning of the word. Look at a day when you are supremely satisfied at the end. It's not a day when you lounge around doing nothing. It's a day you've had everything to do, and you've done it. If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman. I've got a woman's ability to stick to a job and get on with it when everyone else walks off and leaves it. It is not the creation of wealth that is wrong, but the love of money for its own sake. To wear your heart on your sleeve isn't a very good plan. You should wear it inside where it functions best. Any woman who understands the problems of running a home will be nearer to understanding the problems of running a country. I am not a consensus politician. I'm a conviction politician. Disciplining yourself to do what you know is right and important, although difficult, is the high road to pride, self-esteem, and personal satisfaction. I don't mind how much my ministers talk, as long as they do what I say. Being democratic is not enough. A majority cannot turn what is wrong into right. In order to be considered truly free, countries must also have a deep love of liberty and an abiding respect for the rule of law. There is no such thing as society. There are individual men and women, and there are families. Of course, it's the same old story. Truth usually is the same old story. No one would remember the Good Samaritan if he'd only had good intentions. He had money as well. If you lead a country like Britain, a strong country, a country which has taken a lead in world affairs in good times and in bad, a country that is always reliable, then you have to have a touch of iron about you. If you set out to be liked, you would be prepared to compromise on anything at any time, and you would achieve nothing. The facts of life are conservative. You don't tell deliberate lies, but sometimes you have to be evasive. Do you know that one of the great problems of our age is that we are governed by people who care more about feelings than they do about thoughts and ideas? I think I have become a bit of an institution. You know, the sort of thing people expect to see around the place. You need quite good shock absorbers and a sense of humor to be the Prime Minister's child. I have no wish to retire for a very long time. I am still bursting with energy, just before winning a third term. You don't win by just being against things. You only win by being for things and making your message perfectly clear. To those waiting with bated breath for that favorite media catchphrase, the U-turn, I have only this to say: you turn if you want, the lady's not for turning. Europe will never be like America. Europe is a product of history. America is a product of philosophy. A man may climb Everest for himself, but at the summit he plants his country's flag. The desire to win is born in most of us. The will to win is a matter of training. The manner of winning is a matter of honor. The secret of happiness is to live within your income and pay your bills on time. The problem with socialism is that sooner or later you run out of everyone else's money. There can be no liberty unless there is economic liberty. If someone is confronting our essential liberties, if someone is inflicting injuries and harm, by God, I'll confront them. Freedom under the law must never be taken for granted. Working hard may not make you rich, but it should make you successful.